This summer, when we need a hero, look up.
I think I just smurfed my pants.
Where'd you move here from? DUMBSVILLE?
Yo, I hit the jeweler, got some goals. I sold a little weed, but I could never sell my soul. And when I'm in LA, you find me out in Lil Coke. Come a vocal with my ramen, I'ma need another bowl. Let's go.
And I'm gonna be fully transparent here. I watched Smurfs 2025 because I was working on a longer video to attach to Squarespace, the sponsor of today's video. But then I realized this video was stressing me out and I should just save it for August. So I might as well review a current movie. It was either this or review Fantastic Four, and I don't know. I figured it would be way funnier if I didn't review the movie people probably wanted me to talk about. That's also why I haven't reviewed K-pop Demon Hunters yet. What can I say? I'm a little prankster and you're gonna listen to me talk about the Smurfs. Oh my god. I can't believe it's 2025 and we're still getting these. This is the third reboot of the Smurfs in less than 15 years. At what point do you just give up? The live action ones were horrible, aside from Hank Azaria as Gargamel. The other reboot was just boring. And now we have this one that combines the worst attributes of both of these. It's boring and generic, like The Lost Village, but they also include a bunch of real world shit for no real reason. It doesn't fit at all, and it feels so awkwardly shoehorned in. Like, at least in the other Smurf movies, they went to the damn real world. They interacted with real humans. Here, they don't talk to a single real human the whole time. Why is the real world even a part of this? The villains are animated humans who just exist in the real world, but outside of this castle, everyone is not animated? What's the point? This is one of the most cobbled together feeling movies I've ever seen. It's like they never planned out what was gonna happen in the next scene before finishing the current one. The big thing with the marketing is that Rihanna is Smurfette. That was pretty much the entire thesis of this movie until they revealed all those other celebrities, one of whom was James Corden. Okay, I'm sure he won't be that annoying because I doubt he's in it that much. Oh wait, no, he's the main character. What are you doing? Why would you do this in big 2025? He's no name Smurf and he doesn't have a thing and he's sad about it because everyone in the village ostracizes him. Except they don't. They're all crowding around him, encouraging him to find his own thing in the opening. There is exactly one time in the movie someone from the village is mean to him, and that's like Grumpy Smurf or some shit. But oh no, no one loves No Name Smurf. He doesn't have a purpose and he sings a song about it. Because this is a musical. Oh boy. And it's one of those completely half-assed musicals because there are only 2 songs. Later they go to Australia or something and there are terrible CGI kangaroos and Rihanna sings a song saying, "Hey, you should be proud of yourself, No Name Smurf." That's all the songs in the movie. Why is this a musical? I want to die. Anyway, Papa Smurf gets kidnapped by the evil villain Gargamel. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Why would you want Gargamel to be the main villain of your Smurfs movie? The main villain of Smurfs 2025 is Gargamel's crazy brother, Razamel. Quick question. Why? Like, legitimately, what is the point of this? Because this character is literally just Gargamel again. He's slightly more competent, but he's still extremely goofy and quote unquote comedic. So like, Gargamel could have just done what he does. Gargamel dicks around the entire movie until he realizes his brother doesn't love him, so he helps the Smurfs because he hates his brother more than the Smurfs. Okay. How about we talk about Joel now? You know, the guy on the poster who's so cringe. He's so cringe. Yeah, he really isn't. He's just a boring guy in the background who helps Razamel. I kept expecting him to get tired of Razamel's shit and betray him and help the Smurfs, but no, he just doesn't do anything. Gargamel is the one who forms a temporary alliance with the Smurfs. So why is Joel in the movie? It's not like he's funny. I mean, to be fair, it's not like anyone's funny. Why are there a bunch of Smurfs who go on this mission when literally only Smurfette and No Name matter to anything going on? Why does this turtle go with them? Is it because he's funny? Well, no. I'm not gonna act like this movie has no good jokes. It had maybe 3 or 4. That's more than I could say for some Adam Sandler movies that had 0 good jokes. Man, I could have been watching 8 Crazy Nights instead of this. I kept thinking variations of that thought a lot. Like, I wish I was watching any other movie at any given point. There's a scene where this new bearded Smurf guy spits into a spittoon, and it just made me wish I was watching Hundreds of Beavers. The scene with the horrible CGI kangaroo made me wish I was watching Kangaroo Jack. I have never seen that movie, but it's gotta be more entertaining than this one, right? I know the talking kangaroo is only in the movie for like 5 minutes, but let me dream. This movie is so boring, to the point where even the voice actors sound bored. John Goodman is giving the most flat and bland performance I've ever heard out of him. Rihanna has 0 emotion when she delivers 90% of her dialogue. At least James Corden has energy. That's the only compliment I can give his performances. They certainly have energy. I guess I could say this is not one of his most annoying performances of all time, but man, do I not like it because it's James Corden. There are so many other celebrities in this, and I don't know why. It's just like, what are we doing here? Most of the movie is just asking questions like, hey, how did Razamel find the Smurfs in the middle? He kidnaps most of them off screen while Rihanna and James Corden are doing the CGI kangaroo song. How did he get them? Hey, so Rihanna and James Corden burst in to save the Smurfs, but then the magic book that's giving James Corden power sneezes because it's allergic to the cat, and Razamel is after the magic book, but then the book doesn't do anything to fight him. It just gives James Corden a pep talk and tries to cheer him up, but Razamel wants the magic book more than anything, but he's just like, he's standing there during this pep talk doing nothing, and then he gloats to Smurfette for a while the book is off screen, but then he just has the book, and it's like, when did he get the book? Did they forgot to put that scene in? But then, oh no, he turns the book evil, but then they just touch the book later and it's not evil anymore. And also James Corden has a dream and he gets magic powers because he believed in himself, so he's like a magic Smurf now, and he can kick Razamel's butt. But in the movie, is the movie about him, or is it about Smurfette coming to terms with that Gargamel created her? Because they do both character arcs and they just switch between them randomly, and there's stretches of the movie where James Corden does nothing, so it's like, is Smurfette the main character? But then the big moment at the end is because of James Corden, and he's at the beginning singing the song. So it's like, who is the movie about exactly?
Dude, fuck this noise. I'm making food.
Where they sneak into Razamel's castle in a fast food delivery burger drive, but the lady who delivers the food never takes her helmet off, which makes me suspect she was AI generated, but I'm not gonna hurl those accusations willy-nilly. I'm just saying it would not surprise me if that was the case. Anyway, they go in the burger bag and Rihanna eats all the fries, and there's 2 Razamel goons who are like, hey, there's no fries in here. But neither of them look in the bag to see the fries. Just the one guy sticks his hand in there. So it's like, dude, if I suspected my bag did not have fries in it, I would look in it, not just stick my hand in it. But then I guess he would see the Smurfs, so he cannot do that, because then it would mean the Smurfs would be caught, and then that would be the end of the movie. I liked how Gargamel's cat was named Azrael because funny Deltarune reference. Hey, so there's a big multiverse battle at the end where they go to different multiverses, and one's claymation and another is anime, and I guess that was my favorite scene in the movie because it was at least 25% less lazy than the rest of it.
Is he still fucking mumbling? I can't hear shit.
Here's a Who anime sequence though, because I watched that when I was 10, so that means it's better. Are any 10-year-olds gonna watch this movie and think it's a misunderstood masterpiece in a couple years?
You guys like lasagna?
Does anyone care about the Smurfs? Why are we still making these? The Smurfs is not a concept that lends itself to 4 feature films in 3 different continuities in 15 years. I would normally ignore a random kids movie slap on this level, but the very existence of this film just fascinated me. What's the point? Is there any appeal to the Smurfs as a brand anymore? What is so special about a bunch of little blue fuckers who just say the word Smurf all the time. I'm sure the original comics or whatever have their charm, but again, said charm cannot justify how much Hollywood is obsessed with making the Smurfs work. Stop trying to make the Smurfs happen. It's not gonna happen. There is nothing to this universe, and especially not its dogshit cinematic legacy. Here are my scores for every Smurf movie. The Smurfs 2011 gets a 2 out of 10. The Smurfs 2 gets a 2 out of 10. Smurfs The Lost Village gets a 2 out of 10. And Smurfs 2025, perhaps the worst out of all of them, gets a motherfucking 2 out of 10. It couldn't even be horrible enough to be a 1. Do you know how disappointing that is? When one of my friends told me the main character was James Corden, I thought, oh, that's a done deal. This could be my 1 out of 10 white whale. A deliciously worthless experience that I haven't had from a new Hollywood release since Mulan 2020. But damn it, it was only a 2. You know what? Fuck it! Keep making these damn movies, because I'm sure we could get worse. Introduce Gargamel's second crazy brother, TikTok Mel. Have him trick the Smurfs into doing a bunch of TikTok dances and then trapping them while they're dancing so he can unalive them. Only Influencer Smurf can save the day. As James Corden says, your name is Influencer Smurf? Seriously? And then Influencer Smurf can say, yeah, that sounded better in my head. It'll make a Smurfillion dollars. Just trust me, Sony or Paramount or whoever the fuck releases these stupid piece of shit movies. Go Smurf yourself, Smurfs 2025. I hope you fucking die.
Damn, that's a nasty crack.
Will they both win? Your ghost is as good as mine.